Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, so it is time for the weekly weigh-in and meeting topic. I ain't gonna lie, I'm half asleep. These Phillies games are on so late and keeping me up so late because once they're over, I can't sleep. So we're gonna plow through this today and get it done quickly because I'm running behind schedule. So, how did my weigh-in go? Not great. I'm not really happy. And you know, I'm usually a roll with the punches kind of girl. I had a fantastic week. And I lost 0.2. I know. Hold your breath. I know. A loss is a loss. I should be glad it's not a gain. I was just really expecting better. And you know how it is when you're expecting it and you don't get it? Yes, I am grateful it was a loss. Yes, I am. But I just really thought it was going to be better. So I'm a little bit bummed. I'm feeling very puffy today. I feel like my face is very puffy. My fingers are very puffy. I'm feeling very puffy. I don't know if it's that because we had popcorn last night, which my leader always said popcorn the night before weigh-in is a big no-no. We were watching the game. We had popcorn. We ate dinner really early last night because we had to go to Mass. And we were up really late and we were both a little bit hungry, so we made popcorn. And I don't know if it was the salt on the popcorn. I don't know. I'm not looking for excuses. I had a good week. If I don't have a good week, I tell you, I'm honest about that. But I did. I had a great week. So, is what it is. I'll take the 0.2. I was just really, really expecting more. What am I going to do moving forward? I'm really not sure. I'm going to stick with the program and just stay the course because, you know, sometimes this happens and then the following week, all your hard work shows and pays off. So I can't get upset about it because then I'll just derail myself. I just really want to get a few pounds off before the holidays. That's my goal. But that's my weigh-in, down 0.2. Yes, it's a loss. Yes, I'm happy, but I'm not happy. And that's okay too. I am really starting to wonder. I know a lot of you have said this and I just haven't wanted to accept it. I'm just wondering if this is where my body wants to be now. I'm going to keep trying, but if this is the way it's going to be, this is the way it's going to be. I don't know. We'll see. I don't see my nutritionist again for a couple months, so I'm just going to keep on going and we'll see what happens because, yeah. You know, as you all, I'm sure know, I am not going to get into it here on my channel because it's just not something I do, but I'm sure you've heard all the rumors that the plan is changing come beginning of November. So maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need a little shake up because I am still counting points and calories. Maybe I need a little shake up. I don't know. We'll see. You know, it sounds like it's going back to very freestyle-esque. And that is how I did lose all the weight, is on freestyle. Some of the, I mean, I'm still a purple girl plan. That's what I like. That's what I love the purple plan. Because on freestyle, there were things that were zero that I didn't eat. I don't eat beans. I don't eat fat-free stuff. So, I don't know. But anyway, we're not even going to get into that because not my jam. We're going to talk about the meeting topic, which is how to hack your home or office or car to stay on track. Let's see what WW has to say about that. A hot interior design life tip. You can tweak the setup of your space to encourage healthy habits. Here's how. Try this. Create visual cues for what you want to do. The example they give are swap your countertop candy dish for a fruit bowl. Bring 0-point foods to the front of your fridge. You know I love to have fruit and veggies on my counter. You know that. Do I still have a candy bowl? I do, because it's what we use for potty training around here. But it's in the dining room, which I don't ever touch. I don't ever see. And I have learned, instead of buying the big bag of M&Ms for potty training rewards, I buy the little individual bags. Because I'm not going to, like, if I walk past and there's just a bowl of M&Ms there, yeah, I'm grabbing a handful. Even if I don't want or need it, I'm grabbing some. If they're in the little bags, I'm not opening a bag. I know it's a mind trick, Jedi mind tricks. I know it's a mind trick, but it's what I do. I would rather spend a little extra money on the little individual fun size bags or whatever, because it works. For me, it works tremendously. There has been, in my little can, I keep looking over because that's where my candy dish is. There's been candy in there. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it because it's in little bags, and I'm not opening a whole bag. But I guarantee you, if that was a loose bowl of M&Ms, I'd be dipping. So find what works for you. Find a kind of swap that works for you and stick with it. Then it says to help out the future you. Store your meal prep tools where they're easy to access. And while cleaning up dinner, take out everything you need to make breakfast. Please hold, Doug's leaving and I need to say goodbye. So as you know, I am not a big meal prepper. I don't really do meal prep. But I make sure I have things that I need, tools that I need within reach. My scale, my measuring cups, my measuring spoons. We actually keep, like, we have a little coffee tea bar area set up on the counter. And Doug has his sugar. I have my monk fruit, because I go back and forth between sugar and monk fruit in my tea. And we actually keep a measuring spoon right there with all of our teaspoons and everything else. We keep a true measuring spoon. It's one of the adjustable kind. And we both measure our sweetener. I still measure my monk fruit because I know exactly how much I like. And if I'm going to use sugar, I measure my sugar. A teaspoon of sugar is 16 calories and 1 point. Sometimes I just want real sugar in my tea. I know most people drink it black. I don't. I have to have a little bit of sweetener in my tea. In a mug this size, and you can't tell, this mug is huge. It's like the size of my head. I only put 1 teaspoon for a whole, I think this is like a 16-ounce mug. So, so keep your scale where you can see it and your measuring implements, because that's going to make you measure. And I know you would think after 3 years, I wouldn't be measuring my food. I would just know what it looks like. I'm a very generous person, especially with myself. Once in a while, I won't measure. Sometimes I'll go on a kick for a couple weeks not measuring, but then I stop and I measure. And it's amazing how your eye can deceive you. What you think is a cup or a half a cup or whatever is more. It is. So just a little pro tip. If you find yourself stalled, if you find yourself not losing, if you find yourself gaining and you are not measuring your food, stop and measure or weigh your food. Trust me on it. Trust me on this. You may think you have it down, but guess what? You might not. Yep, because sometimes we're just a little too generous with ourselves. So just a little off the cuff tip there. But keep things out where you can see them. If they're in your line of sight, you're more likely to use them. If they're tucked away in a drawer or cabinet, you're not going to do it. And then it says, while cleaning up dinner, take everything out you need to make breakfast. If that works for you, that's fabulous. And I do that sometimes. Not necessarily, like I have a plan, so I know what I need. You know, I pack Doug's lunch, like I pack up his leftovers or whatever at night. So if that works for you and you need to pack a breakfast or pack a lunch, by all means, plan it out and do it. Then it says to designate rooms or places for healthy behaviors. Move screens out of the bedroom so you can focus on sleep. not TV or TikTok. I'm guilty of this. We do have a TV we have 2 TVs in our house. We have one in our bedroom and one in the family room. And I am guilty of this. I like the TV in my room because that is where I do my ironing. And when I iron, I like to watch TV. Sometimes if Doug is down here working on a paper or something, I'll go upstairs at night to watch TV, or vice versa. If he's upstairs, I'll watch it down here. So I break that rule. We generally don't watch TV in bed. Like, once we go upstairs to go to bed, we don't turn the TV on. Unless last night we did, because we were both so tired and we wanted to watch the end of the Phillies game in bed. And then I did want to watch the post game, but Doug wanted to go to sleep. So I did shut that off and I put it on my phone because I did want to watch that. Should I have come back down here? Probably. But it's been a rule of marriage for our 32 years that we don't go to bed without each other. It's just something we've always done. So I just make little adjustments. Totally off topic. So, and then it says another one, and this is, I have heard this time and time again. Make your table the only place you eat when home. That's a great rule. Do I follow it? Not all the time, because we were on the couch eating our popcorn last night. So yeah, I'm not great about following that rule. I try, but I'm not great about it. But it's something for me to strive towards. So then it says, got habits you want to stop? Disrupt your default. In other words, you have a default. You have something you do over and over again. And we know that doing the same behavior is not going to yield different results. We know that, but we continue to do it. It says, store foods you may see and then mindlessly overeat in rarely used cabinets or at the back of your fridge or freezer. So if you have a jar of chips or pretzels or something right there in the front of your pantry, you're going to open that pantry for something else. You're going to see that. You're going to dip into it. Find a place to store them away from your line of sight. Okay, sorry for the disruption. You may hear some little voices in the background because number one is here. But I'm going to get this done while he's playing. So about storing the foods you may see and eat mindlessly, I keep stuff down in my downstairs pantry. Nuts. Nuts are a big thing with me. I have the little individual bags, the 100-calorie packs, but I can't keep them up here because I'll open them and I'll open another one. Or not even necessarily that, because I really won't. I guess I'll only eat one, but I'll eat them more often. I'll eat them every day instead of, and I know nuts are very good for you and all, but for me, like the cocoa dusted almonds, they're a treat. So I like to keep them in the treat zone and not in the everyday food zone. So I have a bucket down on my pantry shelf with that kind of stuff in it, the little 100-calorie packs of nuts, because if I really want it, I have to go downstairs to get it. So I kind of think about it. But if they were right up in my face, then that would be a problem. It says, move your alarm clock across the room to avoid snoozing through a morning workout. Bonus, set your workout clothes next to it. We don't do that. We do have our alarm right next to our bed, but we're pretty good about getting up. So I don't worry too much about that one. But if you're one to hit snooze, now if you use Alexa for your alarm clock, you kind of can't do that because you can just tell her to hit snooze. But, definitely plan your morning. Put your workout clothes out. Put them where you can see them. Guilt yourself into it if you have to. But definitely try, if you are a morning worker outer, definitely try to get it up and get it done, because if not, you're not going to do it. Then it says, stash healthier grab and go eats in your car or at work so you're not tempted to make a drive-through detour. I have a little cosmetic bag that it was like an Ipsy bag. And in there I have a couple packs of nuts. I have a couple Lara bars, things like that in this little thing that I keep right in my car. That way, if I am out longer than anticipated or whatever, I have a healthy snack. Because let me tell you, it's tempting. It's tempting to drive through somewhere or stop at Wawa and pick something up. This way, knowing that I have something. Is it a complete meal? Absolutely not. Will it be enough to hold me until I get home and can prepare something? Yes, it will. So definitely think about preparing yourself. You know, we prepare our home, we prepare our pantry, we stock our kitchen. Stock your purse or your car. Nuts are fabulous for that because they are high in protein, they are high in fat, they will fill you, and they're healthy and they're not going to go bad. So put a couple packs of nuts. Put a Lara bar or, you know, I mean, that's what we eat, the Lara bars, because they are the cleanest bar on the planet. There is nothing bad in them. You know, we're pretty big on ingredients, so that is our bar of choice. Actually, we do RX bars once in a while, but they are the only 2 bars that we do, and it's nice that they store well. So we do that, and it's great because I've been out longer than, especially with the holidays coming. You know, I'm going to run to the store. I'll be home in an hour. 4 hours later, I'm still out and I'm getting hungry. And then I'm getting hangry. And it's so easy, friends. It's so easy just to grab something in the food court or whatever. But if I have that pack of nuts in my purse or in my car, it does make all the difference. It's the little things that add up to big things. It says, let's dive a little deeper. Have you ever been going about your day, then suddenly see, say, candy or cookies or anything really, and just pop them in your mouth? Most of us can probably relate. The see it, eat it urge is real. In fact, research suggests our environment often plays a big role in what we eat or do, or what we don't eat and don't do. Luckily, you can harness its power by making healthy choices more visible, accessible, and easier, while also creating spaces that are less conducive to behaviors you want to change, like mindless snacking. And it doesn't only work for food. Try keeping your sneakers and your earbuds by the door to prompt a daily walk. Or buy smaller plates or use a smaller plate to encourage right for you portions. As we move into a season when high point foods and drinks may be plentiful, and time for activity, for meal prep, and sleep often becomes scarce, start asking yourself, how can I optimize my home, my office, my bedroom, my kitchen, wherever, to help keep me on track? Building these types of habits now can help you finish the year strong. 100%. It's rare when I agree with Weight Watchers as much as I do today, but it's setting yourself up for success, not setting yourself up for failure. And sometimes we set ourselves up for failure without even consciously doing it. So truly take a walk. Take a walk around your kitchen and look, not just look, but see. See what is around there. See what you can change. We have a fruit basket on the counter. I have a bowl of grapes in the fridge. And when I come home from the store, I will wash and soak my grapes. Then I take each one off the vine and put them in a bowl. So I can grab grapes just like I can grab M&Ms, a handful at a time. I don't have to worry about washing them. I don't have to worry about pulling them off the stem. They are right there and they are ready. Same with vegetables. Wash them, cut them up, store them in the fridge, store them like I do, you know, if I put out a vegetable platter during the day. Make them easy to grab, because if they're in front of your face, you're going to go for that. Take the crackers and the cookies and all that stuff that is zero nutrition and lots of empty calories and put it away. Put it where you can't see it. Put it where it's hard to get to. Do you need a stool to get it? You might think twice about having to get out the stool to reach it. Do you have to go down the basement to get it? You might think twice. Try to set yourself up for success and set your home up for success. Because let me tell you, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. It's real 3 years later. So just really think about your environment. Think about the food in your environment and make your environment more friendly to your goals. So that is it. That is the monthly theme, is finish the year strong. So this is our first way of finishing the year strong, is setting yourself and your home up for success, my friends. We can do it. Go right now, if you are home watching this, just get up and go in your kitchen and do a little tour. See it from somebody else's eyes, not your eyes. See it from the eyes of the person that has reached their goal. See what it looks like and make your changes. So that is it for this video, my friends. I thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, I would really love you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Share this with someone you think may get some value out of it. And I will leave 2 videos linked right here for you, some past WW topics. And that's it. I will see you all in my next video.